Good morning, folks. It's Jason Chrisman here, Grazing Farms. This morning I just let the chickens out and I wanted to give you a quick rundown on how my chickens have been doing this year. Okay, so just 2 days ago I got the chickens moved here to the front of the farm. Now that winter's starting to show its face, cold air and all that good stuff, I'm going to need access to electricity to keep the chickens' water from freezing and for lights to keep the egg production going. Because of course, during the winter, egg production slows down. Now, on a daily basis, I've got about 50 chickens here, and I feed them approximately 10 pounds of laying pellets every single day. They get them first thing in the morning when they come out, and then they spend the rest of the day kind of free ranging here in the netted area. So most of the summer I've been using the rubber bowls from TSC. I've had like 10 of them. I'd throw them on the ground, put their feet in it, and I'd feed the chickens. Since this is a mobile coop, every couple days I try to move this whole setup, netting, the coop, the chickens, the feeders, the waters, everything. So when it came time to move the chickens, I had to pick up all these rubber feed dishes. And that got to be time consuming. So just a couple of weeks ago, I made some feeders and I attached them around the coop, with the exception of this one here. I still need to find a couple more to add to the other side of the coop. But this has helped a lot. It saves time on my daily moves. The chickens are happy, still got a place to eat, they're able to reach it easy, and they're spaced out fairly well, so there's not a bunch of fighting. Back in the spring of this year, the neighbor was throwing away one of them outdoor storage totes like you see here. I took this and I attached it to the outside of our coop. And made it into nesting boxes. This has worked really, really well. It goes directly into the coop for each one of the ladies. And I can see we've already got some eggs in there this morning. As I mentioned, electricity, you can see a cord going in the door there. I will need access to electricity for their water. As of yet, we're still right in the 30 to 40 degree range, so I haven't switched to a heated water source yet. I'm still using this plastic water. I empty it every evening and I fill it up every morning. Okay, so let me take you inside the coop now and kind of give you a rundown on these lights. Up on the ceiling there, you can see a trouble light. And that trouble light is just a regular incandescent light bulb. I was one of the people that stocked up on them. This is not my heat source. This is just to convince the chickens that we are still having plenty of daylight and to keep the egg production up. So this light runs to this timer. This timer, I'm going to tell you this configuration right now. What you want to do to set your timer. Watch for your sun to set in the evening. See what time it's setting. For me right now, it's roughly 5:30. From that point, I want to count backwards 16 hours. So roughly 2:30 in the morning for me, my light kicks on. That's going to help keep my egg production up and keep egg sales rolling. Just keep in mind, folks, that if you do use this configuration with the timer, you are shortening the production life of your laying hens. In a normal situation, without lights, you get 2 years. So by adding the lights, you may only get 1.5 years. But when you sell eggs and your stores are needing them, you need to keep production up, so the timer is needed. Basically, the inside of the coop has nothing but perches. That's it. Another thing I've been a big fan of this year is just a couple old pie pans, or in this case a turkey roasting pan cut in half, blowing around in the wind. This has helped me a lot deter hawks. You're also going to notice hanging off the coop, I've got a piece of plastic blowing around with a little tiny CD And that little CD just sends light flickering everywhere when the sun's blaring. And that's helped me with hawks. And then I've got another one around the back of the coop here. Pie pan, a CD, a piece of plastic. Any of them things like that seem to help keep hawks away. Is it foolproof? No, because I lost 8 chickens this year due to hawks. So it's definitely not foolproof, but it does help. The neighbor recently shared a picture of an eagle in their pasture, and as nice as that is to see eagles moving in, I'm like, oh crap, I don't want to see that. There goes my chickens. But I haven't seen the eagle here. Hasn't been a problem yet, so knock on wood. So if you have any questions, comments about how I do my chickens, anything here that you see, feel free to ask them down in the comments below. I'd be glad to help you out. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. That'll help boost it in the YouTube search ranks and make it easier for other poultry raisers to find. Thanks for watching, folks. Grazing Acres Farms.